Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Nelly and I'm so glad to have you. Please do subscribe because I would really appreciate that. So you guys, in today's video I'm going to do something smoky. I want to do a smoky eye, black on the sides, and I want to incorporate a bit of purple in the look as well. So if you guys are interested in seeing the look that I'm talking about, please keep on watching. Okay guys, so in today's makeup look I'm going to be using my Morphe palette. This one over here. This is the Morphe eyeshadow palette and it's the 351 Plum Pleasers palette. This palette is so beautiful, you guys. I've only done one tutorial with this palette here on my channel. It looks something like this. It's so beautiful. It has matte shades and it has shimmers as well. A lot of purple toned matte shades. So I'm going to be using this palette today, but like I said earlier, I'm going to do something smoky with a black on the side because this palette actually has a black shadow in it. So first up, I'm going to start off by priming my lids, and to do that I'm going to be taking my concealer. This is my Fit Me Maybelline concealer in the shade 40. So I'm just going to apply concealer on my lids. Then taking my brush from TAKEALOT, I'm just going to blend this concealer all over my lid. So if you guys don't know, the reason for priming your lid is the same reason pretty much that we use concealer for, because concealer helps with evening out the skin tone and creating a clean base. That way when you put on your shadows, your dark marks underneath or your hyperpigmentation will not be showing through, so it will just be purely the color of the shadow that you'll be using. To set that in place, I'm going to be taking my LA Pro powder in the shade Banana Yellow. I'm going to press in the powder like that, making sure I go all over the lid. And it's best to do this with your eye closed, that way the skin is evened out, because if you do it like that, then the creases are going to be set in place. Okay, first up, so I'm going to take my Morphe brush. This one is a blending brush. Then on my palette, I am going to go in firstly with a brown shade. This palette, you guys, is perfect to do a complete look. It has all the shades that you could possibly need if you want to do a complete eye look. So first up, I'm going to go in for this brown shade over there. So I'm going to put this shadow directly on my crease, and I am just going to go back and forth from my outer corner to my inner corner. Like that. I'm going to make sure to blend it in until there is no shadow left on the brush. Once I've blended out the shadow on my crease, I'm just going to take a palette, anything with a straight edge. I'm going to put it directly over there so that I can create a sharp line when I'm doing my lower lash line. I'm just going to place it there. I'm not going to place it directly at the corner of my eye. I'm just going to place it just below, because I also want to allow room for me to put shadow on my bottom lash line. So I'm just going to go like that, and I am just going to blend and take it out like that. Then next up, I'm going to go back to the palette and I am going to go into this brown shade over here. I'm just going to take a tiny bit of that with the same brush, and I am going to apply that shadow at the top of my crease. right there, because I want to create a nice curve from my inner corner directly to the end of this shadow, which is over here, because I want to have that pulled out effect with this look. So I'm just going to concentrate that color right there at the top, making sure to blend it out. Then I'm going to take my color blending brush. This is the Blending 311, and this brush is clean. I'm just going to go over there on the top, and I am just going to blend out, just to make sure that I don't have any harsh lines. Using a clean blending brush after you've put on your shadow really does help to blend out the shadow nicely, so that you don't have any harsh lines. I'm going to take a pencil brush. This is also from my Morphe brush set, and I am going to go on to the black shade right over there. I'm just going to dip my brush into that shade. Then I am going to apply that black shadow right there on the outer corner of my eye. So I'm just going to take that brush and I'm going to push it right into my crease, and I am going to blend it towards my inner corner. I'm just going to take more of that black shadow and put it close to my lash line and just pull it outwards. Then once I've applied the black shadow, I'm going to go with that first brush that I used for the brown shade, and I'm just going to use that brush to blend the two colors together. I don't have any more product on this brush. I just applied the black shadow, and then I'm just going to use it to blend the black and the brown. Then I'm going to take the brush and I'm going to wipe it off on a towel or tissue paper, just anything that you have. Then I'm going to go into that first brown shade that I used with the same brush, and I'm just going to use it at the top of that black shadow. So once I'm done with the blend, I'm now going to go in with the purple shadow that I was talking about earlier. I'm going to take a flat shader brush. This is also part of my Morphe brush set. Then I'm going to go into my palette. I'm going to go in with this purple shade over there. I don't want to do a cut crease for this look, but I do want it to appear to be sort of like a soft cut crease. So I'm taking my brush and I am pushing it directly into my crease, and I am just applying the shadow up and down like that. I'm going to take more shadow onto my brush, then taking the Body Shop Mandarin Energizing Spray, I'm going to spritz that onto the brush where the shadow is. This is going to help with making the pigment much more vibrant, and I am going to apply this where I was applying it before, on the inner corner of my eye. I'm going to wipe off my brush, and then I'm going to go back into the palette, but now this time I am going to go in with this shadow, the one right on top, the one I was using earlier, and I am going to apply this one right between the black shadow and the first purple shade. I'm not sure if it can be picked up by the camera that these shades are different, but in person you can definitely tell. So I want to make sure that that second purple shade is blended nicely into the black shadow. I'm just going to take more shadow and I'm just going to go like that, back and forth, because I don't want it to be just a straight line. I'm just going to move horizontally between the two shadows. I'm going to take my first blending brush and I'm going to go into the first brown shade. Then I'm just going to blend on the crease again. But I'm not going to be taking it all the way into my inner corner. So that's pretty much it, guys, for the eye makeup look. I'm just going to repeat the same thing on this eye and then we'll carry on. So I did my other eye and I went ahead and put on my false lashes. So now onto the skin. First up, I'm going to be taking my Maybelline 24-Hour Stay Foundation. For concealer, I'm going to go in again with my Fit Me concealer in the shade 40. And I'm just going to apply that underneath my eye. Then I'm setting my under eyes with my LA Pro Glow powder. I'm going to set my forehead as well, and I'm going to set my chin too. Then I'm going to take my Fit Me powder in the shade 350 and I'm going to use this as a bronzer just around my face. I just recently started doing this and I love it so much. I'm going to put it around my jawline too. Alright guys, so now onto my lower lash line. I'm going to take the first blending brush which I used for the brown shadow. No, I'm going to start off with the black shadow. I'm going to take that small pencil brush and I'm going to dip it into that black shadow. Then I'm going to take my palette which I was using earlier and I'm going to put it right there. And I am going to connect my lower lash line to the shadow. That. Then I'm going to run the shadow very closely to my lower lash line. So I want to add black liner onto my lower lash line, and to do that I'm going to take my Essence Long Lasting Eye Pencil. Then next up I'm going to apply mascara onto my lower lash line. So I'm going to take my blush brush from ECOTOOLS, and I'm not sure if I want to do blush today, but I certainly want to do highlighter. So I'm going to go in with my MAC Whisper of Guilt Extra Dimension Finish Highlighter. And I'm going to apply it on my forehead and my chin. Maybe I might apply a bit of blush. I'm going to go in with my MAYBELLINE Master Blush Palette, and I'm going to go for this purple blush here. I'm just going to take the tiniest bit of that and dab it on my cheeks. I'm going to take my LA Girl Pro lip liner in the shade Chocolate, and I'm going to apply this on my lips, but I'm going to make this as light as I possibly can. I'm going to go for my AVON MARC Liquid Lip Lacquer in the shade Dare to Be Bare. And I'm going to take my Essence Lip Gloss in the shade 07 Happiness. And I'm going to apply that as a topper. I'm going to go back into my MAC highlighter, and I'm going to take my small shader brush, and I'm going to use this shade as a brow highlight. So to finish up the look, I'm going to go in with the Body Shop Mandarin Energizing Spray, and I'm going to spritz this all over my face. Alright guys, so that is it for today's video. I am so happy with the way this makeup look turned out, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video, please go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to leave a comment down below and tell me what you think of my makeup look today. And I'm sure you guys love it too, because this look is a bomb. And if you guys are new to my channel and have not subscribed yet, please don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Thank you so much you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.